What happens when an electric SUV looks ready to challenge established performance players? But the biggest question isn't how fast it is, it's whether you can even buy one in America. The 2026 BYD Sealion 7 has serious hardware, but there's a catch we'll get to before the price. You're watching V8X, where we cut through automotive hype and focus on what actually matters. Today, we're looking at the 2026 BYD Sealion 7, using the vehicle shown here as our design reference while separating global specifications from what is actually available in the United States. From the outside, the Sealion 7 takes the fastback sub-formula seriously. It's about 189.6 inches long, 75.8 inches wide, and 63.8 inches tall, with a 115.4-inch wheelbase. The low roofline, swept rear glass, hidden handles, slim lighting, and wide rear stance give it a distinctly aerodynamic profile. The dark blue-gray vehicle shown here looks especially dramatic. But appearance alone doesn't identify the powertrain or trim, because BYD offers different configurations in different markets. Inside, it's a 5-seat SUV centered around a large touchscreen and digital driver display. Depending on version, global equipment can include ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, driver memory, a panoramic glass roof, and sound-insulating double-glazed glass. Cargo practicality is also competitive, with front and rear storage. But here's where the trim question matters: equipment isn't identical across every market. Technology is a major part of the package. Global versions can offer a 15.6-inch rotating infotainment screen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, over-the-air updates, a 360-degree camera, head-up display, and Dynaudio audio. Available driver assistance includes adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, lane-keeping functions, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alerts. Now, the powertrain is where the Sealion 7 gets interesting. Global versions include rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. One RWD configuration uses a 230 kW rear motor producing 380 Nm of torque. The AWD performance version reaches 390 kW and 690 Nm, with a claimed 0 to 100 km/h time of 4.5 seconds. That's quick, but those are not US certification figures. Battery specifications also vary. Well-documented global versions use BYD Blade batteries around 82.5 kWh, while some markets offer a 91.3 kWh pack. Depending on configuration and test cycle, published range figures differ significantly. Charging can reach 150 kW DC on some versions, with newer higher capacity variants offering more. So don't turn a WLTP range number into an EPA estimate. The chassis hardware is promising. Double wishbone front suspension, multi-link rear suspension, and frequency-selective damping are designed to balance handling with ride comfort. The AWD performance model is clearly the enthusiast choice, while RWD versions emphasize efficiency. Safety equipment globally can include multiple airbags, a 360-degree camera, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, lane departure and lane keeping systems, blind spot detection, and rear cross-traffic assistance. But here's the biggest issue for an American buyer. As of 2026, the Sealion 7 is not officially sold as a US market passenger vehicle. BYD's US website does not list it in the current lineup. That means there's no verified US MSRP, EPA range rating, US trim structure, or official US dealer availability to quote. So the buying advice changes completely. Globally, the Sealion 7 is a compelling electric SUV with strong performance potential, useful packaging, and sophisticated technology. In America, however, you shouldn't treat a foreign market price or range figure as a US specification. Its strengths are performance potential, distinctive design, chassis engineering, and a feature-rich cabin. Its weaknesses are the lack of confirmed US availability, US pricing, and EPA certification. Specifications, features, pricing, and availability can vary by trim, configuration, region, and dealership. For an American shopper, the smart move is to wait for official US confirmation rather than importing assumptions from another market. And that's what makes the Sealion 7 so interesting. The technology is already real, but the American buying decision isn't.